Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to do a, excuse me, I wanted to do an Easter set, but I was kind of like, wanted to use some of the products that, oh, don't mind my finger, I broke a nail. I wanted to use the products that I got from the last video, or my first video I posted. I hope you guys watched it. But I was like trying to put together ideas, like what I wanted to use, what products I wanted to use. So then I was like, well, okay, let's turn the old brain on. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? But I recently got the Easter cup from Stanley. So I was looking at it and I said, I think this is going to be my inspo today for my nails. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get into it. Before we even get into that, I did this set, well, obviously I didn't film it, but I did this set before I had went to the Korea Fest at the end of March. I have been using the Jello peel off base coat, and I heard about it from seeing it, many YouTubers use it, many nail content creators. So I wanted to try it, and I've tried it. I love it. So I use it. And now that I'm deciding to film and put out some content, it works well because I can pop them off when I want to. Now, I did these at the end of March, or yeah, towards the end of March. They're still on. So, you know, I haven't taken them off, but I do have the peel off base coat on. So, you know, they do stay. I broke this one literally today, but I'd washed my car today, so it got a little rough. So what we're going to do is, what we're going to start off with is taking off the nails with the 1Kill solution. And I know you guys have probably seen this used before. Actually, before I look at me, rewind. I need to put on my apron because that is why I'm called wwnails. Well, besides all the Wonder Woman stuff. Give me just a moment. I like to try to keep my clothes clean. Okay, let's put on our apron. Tying up my lassos of truth. Now we're ready. Okay, so like I said, we're going to use the 1Kill solution that comes with the Jello peel off base coat. All right, so I have them all off. All right, so I am going to do some nail prep. Even though I'm going to put on the Jello again. Okay. I'm like all up in the screen. Hey. I guess this will eventually get easier. So I'm just going to take off the residue from my nails and the extra piece of the leftovers from the peel off base coat real quick. Okay, I'm back. I think I've got it set up now too. Okay, hands are in the screen because I was like out here. Oh, before I forget, so I don't know if if you watched my first video, the tattoo, and I'll put a picture up of what the first tattoo looked like. I know this is completely off topic. But I have a tattoo on my right forearm, and what it looked like I said, I'll put the picture up of what it looked like beforehand. And then after I filmed that video, I went and I had an appointment already scheduled to start my cover up for it. And because I didn't need it to be covered. It was a it's a cover up to cover up the cover up. So I could see the stuff still coming through and I didn't like it. You know, I needed it to be covered again. So I have gone, and it's not completely done. You can see some of the old tattoo still underneath there. But this is what it's looking like so far. And it's healed, and I got this done on the 2nd of April. I think that was, yeah. But I have an appointment on the 26th of April to get it finished. But I just wanted to throw that out because I like it. It's cute. Look at my little bee, little ladybug, my little butterfly. Off topic, but I just wanted to share. So in case you all seen the first one, I didn't have the tattoo done at the time or wasn't working on it. So, all right. Now we're getting back to business with our, let's see, what finger was I on? Okay, see? Yeah, here we go. Now we're working. Now we're working. I can see what I'm doing without stretching across my table. Okay, I'm going to dust this off, get the debris off. And I'm going to go in, and this is just in a separate bottle, but this is the Young Nails Swipe. I'm going to disinfect my hands. It cleanses, and then it also can dehydrate your nails. But I'm going to go in now with my peel off base, and then I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. Now I'm going to put this in the lamp for 60 seconds. All right, so what I'm going to do now is just wipe off the little sticky layer. So from the last video, I unboxed all of my stuff from Young Nails that I had ordered from their March flash sale. So I'm going to use the full covered nude pink medium almond tips. Okay, I'm back. So upsetting part is that out of all of those packs that I bought from them, the only ones that I can use for as far as my thumb size goes is the full cover Coffin. Okay, so I have my sizes picked out. So I'm going to do a little customization. We're going to make it work. But, all right, so I think the thumb fits pretty well. I don't think I need to do much to that one. And my index one, I think I need to, bring it in on that side just a little bit. What I am going to do, I like to do, because these aren't pre-etched. So, whoop, turn these over, and you can etch them with the drill with your e-file, or you can chemically etch them too. And I'm just going to put a little where, you know, it's going to meet the nail, where my natural nail would sit in there. And I'm just going to do this to all of them. Going to get my Young Nails little lamp here. And this comes out too. Pretty cool. So you can use it as like a flash cure. And it has its little stand that you can put it in there, and it weebles, it wobbles. It has the little button on there so you can see the time. It does 30 seconds, and it's a touch, so you can touch it and turn it off. All right, so we are going to use the tip and jewel adhesive gel. So you can use it to apply tips. You can use it to apply your stones. I haven't used it to apply tips yet. I have used it before to apply stones. It's like solid glue gel, you know. But so that's what we're going to use to adhere these tips. And we're going to go from there. So I like to use little cuticle pusher, or even the wooden wood sticks too, so I don't touch the, oh, that's too much. Too much. Okay. Yoink. Okay, and then I like to use, I'll use the end of the cuticle, the cuticle pusher, to kind of pat the gel in place where I want it without using my fingers. I put on gloves, but I haven't taken these nails off yet, so my gloves ain't gonna fit on my fingers right now. Okay. And if I'm remembering correctly, I'm gonna move this out of the way. I believe it will hold it in place. So we're going to, let me just see if I do it this way. So I'm gonna go down 45-degree angle and then press it down onto my nail until it reaches the free edge of my nail, the glue. Oh yeah, so it does hold it in place. And most solid glue gels do, which I kind of love, because you can kind of make sure it's straight. And then if you need to get any that has come out, or, you know, before you cure it or do your flash cure, you can kind of get that off before you do that. Okay, I think that looks straight. I think so. All right, I'm gonna flash cure this. And I don't put my nail right up to the lamp or to the light, you know, so it doesn't give less chance of like a heat spike. And we're just doing a flash cure, and then when we're done, we're gonna go into the big nail lamp and do a full cure for 60 seconds. Ew. Let's moving on. Let's get the rest of these attached. Okay. I think that's straight. I'm gonna flash cure that one. I think I got an air bubble in that one too. Oh, what do you do? Y'all like my toppers? Look at that. Whoop. That Wonder Woman too. Y'all can see. All right, so now we're going to put our hand into the big lamp for 60 seconds. Okay. So we have our whole hand. We got our tips on. Set this aside so I can clean it later. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to clean up around my cuticle areas in case there was any spillage that I happen to miss. And get I got one bit I'm looking for in particular. So I'm just going to go around. I'm at about 7,000 or 8,000 RPMs. I'm just going to go around the corners or the edge here, the cuticle. Just seeing and getting up any possible spillage. Okay. I think we're looking good. I think I got up all the spillage. I'm going to dust these off a bit. I'm going to file these little, file the free edge just a bit. Kind of get that little niblet off. All right, I think that looks good. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to add a layer of builder gel on top as some, get a little bit of extra strength. I'm going to use the build gel here. This is Young Nails Synergy Gel. All right, I'm going to use the Young Nails, I think it's a gel brush. But it's the same, like it has, you know, your brush and then a little spatula on one side. I just need it for the brush. So I'm going to put that there, put that there. I work in chaos. Now I'm going to go in and just add a little layer of the build gel just to give it some more strength. Oh, I bought this from, I don't know if she sells them anymore. I don't think she does. From Long Hair Pretty Nails, Evie. I have the gold stand and I have the silver stand. I love watching her. But yeah, I bought, she has this little, the little diamond stand. I love that. It does help. Prop your little nails, little hands. Okay, so we have our build gel on there for a little extra layer of protection, or not protection, but just strength. But I'm going to wipe off the tacky layer with some alcohol because I want to just crispen up the shape a bit again, because I already did the free edge. Let me buff. I'm gonna buff. This buffer looks beat up. I'm gonna buff the nails real fast. So I'm gonna go in with, ooh. So I have my colors here picked out that I'm going to use that match the bottle. So we're going to use, this is from the nail polish set that I unboxed on the first video. So I'm going to use the base coat, and I have the top coat out later. But we're going to use the base coat from that nail polish set from the Canni. Canni, I believe that's how you say it. But we're going to put this on and then cure. That's a square. Pure amateur hour. But this is my happy space. My happy place. Doing nails. Sitting up here trying to be creative. All right, we're going to cure. So I think what I'm going to do is go in with this as the base for all of them because it's kind of got like that eggshell color. And this is 9027, and I want to say what the color was of this one. So this one is smoke white. And then I'm going to also be using 9032, which is baby pink. 9033, the peach puff. And 9028, which is pale blue. I also have, this is from Double Rhythm. I got this on Amazon. Oh, if you guys can see that. Ooh. It's kind of scratchy. My fingerprints on it's really reflective. This is a cat eye polish. It's like a soft, like metallic, kind of like you can put it on top of any polish, or use that, do a cat eye and put like a jelly top coat or jelly color on top of it, you know, but, or put it on top of a color. But I was thinking of using that. I also have this pink cat eye. I got this off of Amazon. And I'm debating on whether or not I want to use this one. Leave those to the side. But what I'm going to do for... I'm going to paint base for all of them. Just to give me a background color. I love this brush. The roundness. Okay. Lastly, the thumb. I really love this nail polish formula. It's very creamy. Self levels. Whoops. Need random colors. I'm gonna take my liner brush here, and I'm gonna try to fix up my cuticle areas a little bit before I cure. Well, she ain't perfect, but we're gonna go ahead and cure. I'll be here all day trying to fix it. So what I'm gonna do is put some of this onto my palette here. Trying to keep it in the order that it is on the cup. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to create the little pattern here, because this is supposed to be like an egg and the egg is painted. So I am going to try to replicate that. Wish me luck. We're going to start with, let's start with the top. No, I'm going to start with the bottom, which is the pink. Reminds me of like Charlie Brown stripes. Like almost not breathing while I'm trying to do this. Okay. And now I'm going to make a top line to try to match. And then I can fill in the space. Now I'm going to fill in the pink. I really feel like I'm painting eggs. I probably should have done this and put a matte top coat on before I did this. Okay, so now we have our matte, so we are going to try this again. Hopefully this turns out better. And I'm going to put it a little bit lower. Listen, I am not a, like I said, I just like to try different things, and I am not a, nail art. Yeah, I've just been practicing, and I figured let's try something. So that's what we're doing. All right, so I'm gonna go here. And then here. And then here. And then down this way. Oh, it's already a little bit better. It's helping me stay a little bit easier to draw. Okay, let's not make it too thick. We're gonna go here. Follow the line. And then down. And then up. My unperfect egg. It's cool. Okay, so now I'm going to fill in. I'm going to go into the little peachy color here. Try to follow what I already have going on. It looks like cat ears. It does look like cat ears. Oh. Okay, I'm going to fill this in. Try to fill it in, I should say. Definitely not a painter. That's okay. Probably will have to go over it a second time on each of them. I'm going to cure that. All right, now we're going to go in with the blue. And do the same thing. So, at least I can say, though, it does look like, I mean, it kind of just looks like, it does look like painted egg. Watercolor style. I like it. I'm going to go back over each of them a second time with a second coat. Okay, so I have this one done. Looks okay. But I think for my pinky finger, I don't think I'm going to do the egg. I think I'm just going to do like some stripies or something. Use the same color scheme, but not the actual like I'm going to do it in a different way, I guess. Do our last color here, the blue. Okay, I'm going to cure that and then I'm going to go over it a second time. I think I want to put a cat eye bunny on these two. And I was going to use but I think I'm going to use this pink, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'll link it though. I bought it off of Amazon. So I have these little things that I've cut up, like trying to do like different cat eye stuff. And I think I have these two little ones in here that I cut specifically to do a bunny. And the easiest way for me that I've seen to do a bunny is literally the little circle magnet and just putting them right like so. Put on my cat eye polish. This is a really pretty cat eye. Let's see what she can do. Okay. I'll bring it in this way. Gather up the pearls. And then I want my bunny at the end of my nail. Oh, I see one ear. Okay, I need to separate the ears. Use this one to activate the magnetic pieces. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm getting it. Oh, it looks more like a cat. Okay, we're on the right path. Okay, I think this is as close as I'm going to be able to get it. I'm going to flash cure that. Okay. I mean, it ain't perfect. But you can see, I mean, you can see his little ears. I'll draw a little face on him. Tis what it is, right? All right, let's try this again now. Maybe we can do it better on this finger. All right, let's try this again. Okay. And then, whoop. Patience is key. And placement. That's cute. Okay, I'm going to cure that. Okay. I mean, they're cute or whatever. I don't know. I'm not the best at cat eye, but you see the little rabbit? He's got ears. See? Boop. Boop. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so for my thumb, I have these. I took these out. I don't even know how long I've had these. I can't even see them. My apologies. I use those. I'm gonna make a rabbit with these stones. And then I'm gonna use the little black ones here for his little eyeballs. So I'm gonna take out two right in front of me. So I'm gonna use the diamond top coat, LGN Pro. Let's set her Bling It No White Rhinestone Gel. I use one of Lisette's. I have her brushes, two of them. I have, this is oval number 4. So I will use her brush to put on the gel. And I do love that this is a no wipe. I have her no wipe, shiny no wipe top coat. So I'm going to open her up. And just put this on top. I'm going to place the ears. Move them to where I want them. So I can put the little eyes. I can't. It's got no nose, but it's cool. I'm gonna cure that. It's cute. Got his little ears. I can't. All right, for this one, I'm going to go over the painted eggshell part with their diamond. No, is this a no wipe? It doesn't say. Guess we'll find out. But it's their top coat. Hopefully it's a no wipe. But I'm just going to go over the colored part here so I can keep the creamy color looking matte, like an eggshell. Yeah, it's a no wipe. It's non, doesn't have a tacky layer. So I'm going to use the diamond top coat here to adhere and put a top coat on these 2 nails. And then I'm just going to put little eyeballs on the rabbits, my little bunnies. Okay. Oh, those are huge. Okay. No, those are too big. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, so there's his face. Right there. Boop. And boop. Oh, we're sliding. I don't know if that looks terrifying, creepy, or what. Dang. It might haunt my dreams. Okay. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, so for this last one, I'm going to use my dotting tool, and this is Emo Black Liner Gel from Ballpit. So I am going to use this to do some little dotty eyes. I think, yeah, this should be small enough. And on this one, I'm going to put 2 little dots. Yeah, see, that looks a lot better. I should have did that with him. And a little nose. That looks a lot cuter. I'm trying to do the inside of his ears. Maybe that'll help define him more. Oh, that's not bad. Flash cure that. And we have different methods on the nails. All right, I'm going to put this in the lamp and cure for about 30 seconds. Okay, now I'm going to go over him with some top coat. All right. We're going to add a little bit of cuticle oil because this might make me feel better about what's happening in my life right now with this nail set. I'm going to use the rose oil from Young Nails. It is what it is. I'll rub that in. Make me feel better about life and what I've just put myself through trying to do this. It's a fiasco from the get-go. Okay, well, here is our finished look. Yeah. I don't know. We got a creepy bunny here with big old eyes that'll haunt you in your sleep. This one's not too bad. I like this one. This one came out cute, so I should have did that on this one. So this isn't bad. You know, it started out with me not even couldn't use the nail tips that I wanted to originally use, which were the pink ones, and I didn't want to be defeated, but this is what we have. This is what we're finished with. So, yeah, I feel like I need to redeem myself on this. But I think I at least matched the colors of my cup. So, yeah, I don't know. But this was the inspo, besides the rabbits. I mean, oh well. Well, I hope you guys, if you made it this far, you made it to the end of my shenanigans. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And like, subscribe, comment, share. Yeah, see you in the next one for some more chaotic mess, because that's what's happening over here. That's what goes on this channel. There's no method to my madness here. You see, I don't know what this is. Oh, all right. Well, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.